What's up, guys? My name is Prism Master, and today we're gonna be looking at some Monarch Riegns. Yes, as you can see, the amazing and coolest Titan I've seen in a very long time has appeared. And I'm sorry for making this stream a little bit late. Well, it depends on, of course, your time zone. For me, it's a pretty bit late. But I really kind of wanted to first, like, master... Well, not master Monarch, because there still has to be a learning curve still put in place. But I do want to learn how to play Monarch, and so that, like, you know, it was a lot more entertaining than just me constantly dying. However, I am now able to do it. Still not the best with Monarch. I am good. Or okay, but then again, that's Monarch v Monarch fights, and it could get a lot worse once other Titans start coming into play. However, for everyone's sake, I have unlocked everything, including the core upgrades, which right now, Monarch is probably one of the most interesting Titans because you have the ability to pick kits specifically for your core, which is really, really cool. Will she ever replace Northstar? No, Northstar has this feeling in my heart. I will never leave Northstar, but you know, Monarch's becoming another favorite, probably right beside Northstar. Yeah, so that's about gonna do it. So we're just gonna start off by going straight into the Titan Brawl. Let's see how many Monarchs are gonna be in the stream. It's gonna be pretty interesting. I wonder how many Monarchs there's gonna be. Of course, it's not as late. Well, because it's more late in the day, there might not be as many people playing Monarch in there because they might be like done. They might have already figured her out. They kind of want to play another different Titan and, you know, just play Titan Brawl in general. But there will still, of course, be people playing Monarch. Hopefully we can... Oh, this is going to be a very interesting map. And hopefully we can get some interesting gameplay going on. So hopefully my mic is a lot more louder now. I am trying to, of course, fix that. Sorry about that. Just had a bit of in-game chat problems going on. Oh yeah, we got actually we got a lot of Northstars and some Tones. We got a lot of ranged characters, which I guess makes sense because it's a direct counter to Monarch in some cases. Oh, we got a Tone. Okay. I'm just gonna go over here. Hopefully my internet decides not to kick me immediately out of the game.
Rockets will be useful. Friendly Titan attacking the target. Pilot, we are outnumbered 2-1. We are being engaged by multiple Titans. XA-16 arms.
Of course, what's happening is I'm getting double teamed, which is not very nice. And there we go. Good start to the stream. Good start. Good start. That's an amazing start. Oh well, we'll just have to continue from there, because now this is going to be a bit more different of an experience for me. Because originally the experience would be like, you know, Monarch v Monarch fights, but now there's people playing different Titans, which is going to make things very different. Luckily, I'm using Of course, I am getting a little bit double teamed out here. And that too. As you can see. So right now we are getting a bit double teamed, which is absolutely annoying. Mostly getting shot in the back. And there are reasons why I don't and do like Titan Brawl, and I think one of the reasons I do like Titan Brawl is that it lets you learn how to play the Titan a little bit better. One of the reasons I don't like Titan Brawl is because of that. The getting shot in the back and getting double teamed and all that other stuff. See, like right now, triple teamed. So see, we can't do anything right now. This is the problem with Monarch, is that you have all these people literally behind us. The spawns are not good. Just gonna say that now. And the fact that we're limited to medium range is definitely makes us very weak in this situation. Wait a second. Don't you dare. Where is this? And that as well. Well, this is an amazing beginning of the stream, as we get to see just how weak Monarch is against other Titans besides Monarch herself, which is it's a nice thing to see, but it's definitely going to be extremely difficult for me. Because right now we have very few people playing Monarch right now. We have a lot of, well, technically anyone can counter Monarch, which is a huge problem. Let's just grab a battery from this guy. As you can see, that was a huge mistake. And this Ronin. And that. Well, I'm gonna have to learn how to play Monarch against other Titans, which is not gonna be the most easiest thing, and I don't think I'm using even a good class setup. Oh well. I am using arc rounds, which is very useful, and arc rounds basically just makes it so that defensive abilities, such as, say, this gun shield, for example, and, you know, not giant Titans absolutely being mean to me. There, finally. There we go. Now, as you can see, we're in a bad predicament. We are only upgraded once. And even then, that's still very slight. Oh no, and she picked up my siphon. Oh well. So as you can see, a bit of Titan stacking. Is there 3 Legions on their team? I know there's an Ion, I know there might be a Monarch, I know there's a Tone, and I know there's 2 Legions, so there's either a Monarch or another Legion that they're with. I haven't seen any Ronins yet. Yeah, and also the fact that in LTS there's a better chance that the person that you killed won't come back. And also that, when you fight a Titan, that you won't get cored as much. I know what they're gonna do. I'm not trusting it for 1 second. And this is, okay, so this is one of the reasons, this is something that a lot of people have been disagreeing with me about, but I obviously said that there's going to be this chance that Monarch is going to be this extremely weak Titan, and look at this. What do you see? Because that's the thing, is that the only difference that makes it so much more difficult, because I am a North Star player, which should make it easier for me to, you know, fight against these types of Titans and still have a good time. But that's the problem, is that when it comes down to it, the difference between North Star and Monarch, that makes a huge difference, is the fact that there's no speed for Monarch. She literally can't survive from speed alone. I could go with Turbo Engine, but there's a chance that that will just make it harder for me. Like right now, all of the guys I'm fighting right now are all doomed. You can see a Tone absolutely destroyed her. Wasn't even that difficult. No, that's a... Hitting me around corners, I see. So 2 legions, a monarch, a tone, and an ion, and they can change at any moment. Oh great, that's not good. Well, that stinks. I think that's the only problem right now with Monarch, is that she is extremely weak. Extremely. Not only because of her lack of defense, and the fact that her energy siphon only gives so little health, but it's also the fact that she isn't mobile. She isn't mobile. Or mobile, whatever you want to call it. And she also has 0 defense, she's not mobile, and she doesn't have any sort of advantages in terms of range. North Star had an advantage with long-range combat, while also having high amounts of damage. But in return, she didn't have any shields, but she had speed in order to be able to evade. And she had a slow fire rate. When it comes down to Monarch, she's basically the complete opposite. She has more medium-range to close-range use combat, and she's a lot slower. She still has no defensive abilities, and she can't restrict movement very, very slightly. And that's a huge problem for Monarch, because now I can't even fight against all of these bigger Titans without, you know, like, flanking, without not actually going into battle, and I'm going to have to kind of, like, stay back and let the entire team die and then just pick off everyone else. Kind of like what a kill stealer, if you want to call it. A kill stealer. There we go. Man, I'm not able to talk today. And it becomes a huge problem, especially when you're playing a Monarch, when it comes to that problem. And Last Titan Standing and Titan Brawl, they have people say, oh, Last Titan Standing's better, Titan Brawl's better. Both are good for their own uses, and there shouldn't be one that's stronger. So like right now, I'm going to go underneath here, which could absolutely destroy me, or it could save me. As you can see, it saved me. So now I have the chance of picking off the enemy team. Now what I'm going to do is hope no one comes over here. And someone did. This is where I'm going to start failing, if it weren't for the fact that my team was here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, that was a horrible start. I did kill that Legion, but you even see that the entire team that all of the people that were with me there were all Monarchs, and they died by 1 Legion and a Monarch who wasn't even, like, trying to deal any damage at all, just kind of staying back. And that's the big problem, is that Monarch is all about picking off people, and that's annoying. Especially when you have other Titans that could easily beat her. Of course, I need to... There we go. So this is actually a good chance, because you see, he wasn't shooting at me at all. So in turn, I still have a full health bar. Right now, I got very, very lucky.
Sustained severe reactor damage. Upgrade core activated. Shield replenished.
There we go.
Enemy Titan eliminated. Friendly Titan attacking the target. Pilot, multiple Titans are attacking. I suggest defensive maneuvers. Friendly unit down. Keep your weapon armed, pilot. Outnumbered 2 to 1.
As you can see now, I'm having a bit of trouble, and I'm trying to stay on the high ground.
Pilot, multiple Titans are attacking. I suggest defensive maneuvers.
Oh no, I shouldn't have uncrouched. Now you see that I'm very low on health, and...
Reactor exposed. Warning.
And there's the big problem. Oh well, I didn't do too bad for that. I stayed alive for quite a long period of time. But even then, Monarch is going to be all about getting those batteries and becoming as strong as she can. I could have executed, but I'm not really an executing type of person, so every time...
Impressive. Target eliminated. Critical damage. Advise cover. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Pilot disengaged.
Oh no, I got stuck. Yeah, these guys, they keep body blocking me, which isn't helping. It isn't helping my horrible situation that I'm having.
Pilot disengaged. Friendly Titan attacking your target.
Well, there we go. Hello. Yep, just learning how to play Monarch against other Titans, which isn't working too well with the whole fact of being double teamed. But I'll figure it out when I need to. It's gonna take quite a while though. Okay, so I'm gonna try to tactically go up above here. Unless this guy got sandwiched in, so...
Friendly Titan attacking your target. Pilot, we are outnumbered.
I don't know if any of you guys saw that, but, you know...
Upgrade stage 1. Warning, critical damage sustained.
Whoa!
And beyond. Pilot oxygen low.
Whoa! What's going on?
Friendly Titan
Wow, my game... Wow, I just basically just almost died. I just lost all of it. I lost all of my health within that 1 second because of my internet. I swear. I don't know if you guys could even see that, but I could have escaped so much more sooner. Had I just, like, the strength to do it, but now most of my entire team is in doomed states. Okay, I have to use the environment. The environment's my only safe haven.
We are being engaged by multiple Titans. XO-16 on.
And as you can see, this is the problem, is that right now there is too much double teaming. I cannot say whether or not if Monarch is super good or super bad because of just how much there is.
Will be useful. Warning, detecting major hull damage. Upgrade core standing by. Upgrade core stage 1.
And there's the problem. Oh well, it's fine. And someone in our team left, which isn't helping. Oh well. And I'm getting shot. Which also isn't helping. Really, there's just a lot of things that are not helping. Oh, he took my battery. Okay, right now the team that I'm with, they've separated into two groups, which now means that if the enemy team decides to stack up their Titans on one side more than the other, we're pretty much, yeah, you can see that they've stacked up their Titans one more over the other, which isn't helping. There we go. Oh well. Yep, this isn't really the best game mode to show off what Monarch can and can't do, let's be totally honest here. Because while she is able to get her third upgrade because of this game mode, there is huge problems with the fact that she is so much more weaker than any of the other Titans. She's so much more weaker than any of the other Titans here because she has no, like, direct strength. When it comes down to damage, like, damage output, Tone can do that. When it comes down to, like, overall damage consistency and defending and frontline defense, it's all Legion. When it comes down to flanking or even just tanking damage, it comes to Ronin. Obviously, long range and high amounts of damage within a small, short amount of time goes to Northstar. Ion is kind of just all versatile, and while not having the best damaging capabilities, she is able to fit multiple roles, and she doesn't really have to change her playstyle just because of certain environments. And then Scorch is really situational, but in those situations, he's really good. When it comes to Monarch, you really can't do much. Like, you can do some things, and you can do others, and I could keep changing my classes between different things. But in the end, there's all of these huge problems that seem to take place with Monarch. And it's of course for a balancing purpose, because if Monarch was as strong as any of the other Titans, Upgrade Core would seem pretty overpowered, let's be totally honest. So I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to try this out, but when it takes effect, of course. Because right now, Legion can outgun Monarch, let alone that he can outrange. And so can Northstar and so many other Titans because of his constant consistency. You really got to have some sort of, like, other types of cover. It's like right now, attacking from this angle is a good choice. So right now, this is probably the most stupidest thing I could have ever done. And it doesn't help that there's all these people behind me. Blocking me from backing up, but you know, whatever. Yep, so that was a huge mistake. I shouldn't have left the bridge. What I should have done was kept attacking that Monarch so that we wouldn't get double teamed, even if they were getting overpowered, because a lot of people are starting to play too much Monarch, and that is becoming a huge problem. Even then, when I deserved Even when I deserved that that kill after the damage I dealt, it didn't even matter because someone else could take it, and that was also upsetting. And even in this situation, this is not a good situation. Now you see, if he didn't use his firewall, I would have easily killed him. And if he didn't have turbo engine, but that's the problem, is that Monarch right now, too slow, doesn't deal enough damage in a clear amount of seconds. She isn't consistent, has no defense. You know, there's all these problems with Monarch right now. Of course, this isn't an excuse for how absolutely horrible I'm playing right now. I could play a lot better. I've just never played with Monarch against other Titans besides another Monarch. So I need to focus on her magazine and how much ammo she has right now. So I'm gonna try to heal. I'm gonna try to, well, heal. If you want to call it healing. There we go. So I'm gonna make sure to heal this guy. Well, you know, heal, quote unquote. So me and this other guy, we're both holding it out quite well. And there comes the big problem. We just got completely and absolutely flanked. And now we're getting absolutely destroyed. We couldn't do anything, which stinks. Oh well. Yeah, Monarch is such a weird character to play, but she's not really, like, you have to be so very like, even right now, I can't do anything. Because, like, I think Relic is probably the worst map for Last Titan Standing right now. There's just all these holes, all these flanks. There's only two ways you can get in. Monarch is not a good Titan in Last Titan Standing. And it's such an inconsistent map for Last Titan Standing, too. I tried to move to the side, but the ion was in my way. That stinks. There just isn't anything good anymore. Like, Monarch never disappointed me. Monarch's not disappointing me right now. I think I really like Monarch. It's just, that's the thing, is that Monarch is only so useful when you're by yourself. There has to be, like, a change. There, finally. This guy's not going to be able to live that long. I need to be constantly running. I need to stay away from everyone in order to get my core as quickly as I possibly can.
Enemy Titan down.
Need to reload.
We have taken critical damage, pilot.
See, look at this. This might be helpful to me right now, but I was in the same predicament, and that's just annoying and stupid.
Friendly unit down. Keep your weapon armed, pilot. Critical damage sustained. I suggest we evade and be armed. Pilot, multiple Titans are attacking. I suggest defensive maneuvers.
So right now I'm helping the team out, but I'm making myself so much more weaker in the situation. Which isn't helping, of course. The fact that I'm fighting against Scorch right now, and they're in an unsituational environment, is helpful.
Being armed. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Target neutralized. Friendly Titan attacking your target. We are engaging multiple Titans. Rockets will be useful. Friendly Titan attacking your target.
That was pretty interesting. Oh, the sound wasn't working? I'm actually quite happy they nerfed the core gain rate, because otherwise it would make it so much more difficult for Monarch. Might need to fix a couple of things here. That, and... Sorry if the sound wasn't working. I actually, I was playing with some friends, and I had, what was it? I had 3 bars of health, and so when I activated my superior chassis, and I wasn't aware of my health. I had like 5 bars of health right there, but it stunk because I was using the healing. I was using the energy transfer kit.
Multiple Titans are attacking. I suggest defensive maneuvers. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Multiple Titans engaging.
Oh no.
XO-16 armed and ready, pilot. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Pilot, we are outnumbered by hostile Titans. Friendly Titan destroyed. Friendly unit down. Keep your weapon armed, pilot.
We're all grouped up, which is actually making it very difficult for me.
Pilot, our position is compromised. Multiple Titans attacking.
See, like right now I'm trying to move forward, but there's so many of us that I can't do anything. And
Friendly Titan attacking your target.
it's just disgusting overall.
Friendly Titan eliminated. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Upgrading to stage 2.
Well, this increases my reload speed, so I'm not too worried about it.
Engage. Warning. Damage. Advise taking cover. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Enemy Titan destroyed. Pilot disengage. Warning. Detecting major hull damage.
Oh no, I'm getting body blocked again. Yeah, because right now this North Star is using the head glitch, which is not okay on my terms.
Multiple Titans are attacking. I suggest defensive maneuvers.
I really can't do anything in this situation. I'm extremely low on health. I'm just happy that Superior Chassis is basically kind of like a health boost when you think about it. Along with the fact that there's no critical hit points, so it gives you some more survivability.
Warning. Severe
Ow.
reactor damage sustained. Reactor is exposed. Severely engaged by multiple Titans. XO-16 armed. Upgrade core.
It also thinks that Superior Chassis, if you're doomed, it doesn't actually give you anything, which is it's good. It's a good experiment to know, you know.
Warning. Reactor exposed.
Ah, if only I could get that extra shield. Oh well. I'm trying to see what would be a good setup, but I don't want to... So I don't think I'm going to be able to stay alive for very long, because I think Monarch is like so, like, you want to play offensive obviously, but you want to play passive, which is a very weird mix. It doesn't really match up with...
Enemy Titan down.
She was gonna get blocked. I had to.
Pilot. Multiple Titans are attacking. I suggest defensive maneuvers. Friendly unit down. Keep your weapon armed, pilot. Outnumbers 2 to 1. Be careful, pilot. Pilot, we are outnumbered by hostile Titans.
Okay, I'm doing a little bit better now. I'm being very focused, though.
We are engaging multiple Titans. Rockets will be useful.
I might get double teamed, so I'm getting ready to step back. Doesn't help that I'm in a bit of a pickle. I'm just gonna put this here in case they decide to follow me. Oh. She's protecting that Scorch. I'm gonna rearm my rocket. Oh wait, I thought they'd lock on. Ah, that stinks. It's not like the actual multi-target missile system. There's actually a problem with it. Dang it! I was wondering why I couldn't. There we go. I can't. She just can't be out of the way. Gonna play really energy siphon-y. We are camping so hard right now. There we go. The perfect play style. Let me reload that. I'm trying to stay alive so badly. Look at that, I'm just curving it all over. It's gonna have that available. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm still alive. I just noticed. I just noticed how ridiculous it's getting. Man, they move quick. I just noticed how much I'm staying alive right now, and it's actually a bit scary. I'm actually a little bit happy. I don't know how long I stayed alive, but I stayed alive. I'm actually very happy about that. I think this is probably my favorite setup. Yeah, I'll try not to do that. It's just even when it's about to be done with the cooldown, like you see when everything else is on cooldown, that's when I like to use rearm. I don't like to use rearm when one thing is on cooldown, because then that's just kind of annoying, but I had to kind of do it back there towards the end. everything was kind of always on cooldown because of the multi-targeting rockets that I had. But I could probably go for something like a rapid rearm if I really wanted to try that and see where it goes from there. Oh no, not this map. This is the map that I had during the beginning of the stream, and it absolutely went atrociously horrible. Because everyone chose, like, Legion and a bunch of other different Titans. And I couldn't do much. I was kind of just stuck, doing nothing. But dying, and more dying, of course. I guess that's something. This map is so long-range based that it's really difficult for me to use Monarch on this. I could probably peek a couple times with my energy siphon, but probably the best I can do is that, and nothing more. Oh no, there's a guy back here too, isn't there? I'm just gonna use it for the energy siphon. Oh no, I got stuck, of course. Doesn't help that the one teammate I have right now, I think, is sniping and probably not actually helping me. Ah, I got double teamed. Too late. Whatever. Support role when everyone's kind of spread out, as you can see. There's no way I can play a true support role. I think though, is that one of the things I can do to hopefully negate that, now that I think about it, and this is the worst time for me to be doing this, I'm just gonna do that and see where it goes from there. Might be a... I don't want to really use my dashes. I want to use my dashes in that situation. Oh, right there, I took their shield. I'm surprised I missed that. This is the problem, is that I don't have any people to help me. So I'm stuck in this situation where I can't do anything because I was on lower health by the time. And I don't know why I pressed that. Well... No, wait. Ah, oh well. Like right now, I can't really do anything without the rest of my team, because Monarch right now, like all of them, they're kind of just all with their team. We just keep spreading out, which is getting annoying. And even if I do stay with one of the people on my team, oh, that was a good block. Oh, I got stuck on a rock. No. Ah, they got run right through the trees. I gotta be much more calm about this. Not play aggressive, play defensive, if anything. Oh, that didn't help. Why'd I jump into that? You know what? I just got double teamed. Whatever. And that's a salvo core. Yeah.
Sustained severe reactor damage.
Why'd I do that? That was a stupid energy siphon. And that. Yeah, and that's the problem too, is that because Monarch doesn't have a conventional core, it makes her super weak. She doesn't have any speed, which makes her very weak. She doesn't have that great of a damage output, which makes her very weak. She strength, which makes her very weak, and she doesn't have any sort of greatness, if you want to call it that. She really is just kind of stuck. And I guess more and more people are finding out about that, and they just start hating her about it, and which is why a lot of people are stop playing her right now, because I don't see a lot of people playing her as much. Why'd I do that? I'm freaking out over nothing right now, and it's actually annoying. Oh, that's not good. I just landed in it. I also hate the rocks that are in the maps, because for whatever reason, when I find myself being mobile, I'm a little bit too mobile and I get stuck in rocks. Oh, great. I can't look at anything. Can't look at comments. There we go. Oh, that's not good. Was that from behind? Oh, ow. Ow. Yeah, see, now they switch targets because they want to do the double teaming. And that's the most annoying part right now about most Monarch players. Like, I'll even switch to a different target just so that I can control people. No, you stay away from him. Give me the battery. I need to keep track of how much ammo I have in my magazine. Okay, there's people flanking, I know it. No, I didn't want to do that. Oh my gosh, my health. Wait, I don't want to use that. And I probably would have won that fight if I had not got double teamed. Okay. Yeah, especially when it came to the superior chassis. You can't really take advantage of it. Because you're just either completely dead and it made no use, like last game.
Enemy Titan down. All positions compromised. Multiple Titans attacking.
Like, see, right now, my main problem is I gotta focus on my...
Keep your weapons armed.
Can't find the, Why'd I do that? I keep pressing triangle because I forgot that it absolutely does nothing for me in combat. Except for give me more stuff for basic stuff for combat that doesn't even matter to me. Like right now, I could be... Oh my gosh, laser cord from behind. I think that's one of the problems that I have with, I didn't even get to do much for my team. I can only really get assists because of the fact that I don't deal damage too quickly. Like, which is one of the big problems that seems to appear. Another problem is that, like I said before, like, Monarch has probably the least damage output because of the fact that her core doesn't really, like, add much to it compared to, like, other cores that are basically killer cores. But you know what? I'm gonna try playing Monarch a bit differently. Instead of Overcore, I'm gonna try Turbo Engine because right now her problem is the lack of her mobility. So if Turbo Engine is gonna at all make me survive longer, even for the fact that I have to work harder for my cores, like it's gonna save me in a lot of situations probably. And I don't find myself needing Electric Smoke all the time. I probably just use it because you know whatever. But we'll see how that goes. I'm just gonna go with that and that. Let's just try the basic stuff. No. We'll just do this, you know. And see where it goes on from there. This is going to be one interesting map for it. Yeah, usually, yeah, like supportive in these types of maps, including forward-based Kodai, I always find myself being more supportive. But I still have to have a good team that's even getting close to each other, or even close to me for that matter, in order for me to play a supportive role. And I'm going to try out Monarch with the Turbo Engine and see how that changes. And how does the rearm change with the Turbo Engine? Because I'm not actually sure how that would work. Okay, let's see if this makes or breaks me in the middle. Well, this is one of the big problems with Ion. Like, this is why the laser core nerf, I mean, not the laser core nerf, the laser shot nerf probably shouldn't have existed. Because it's taking 2 Monarchs, and then that happens. There. Oh my gosh, I missed twice. Oh, that's bad. Well, embarrassing, as ever. It stinks too, because I dashed twice, and then I punched and I missed right by the side of their head. Oh well. Have to try again next time, won't I? Won't I? Great, just spawned. Legion, which is right now the bane of my existence. Right now I haven't gotten my core once. Yep, it seems that in this type of situation, well, that's the thing too, is that laser core shouldn't be able to hit you. But that's the problem, is that in open spaces, even for its large windup, it doesn't matter because it can be readjusted. If there's no cover for you, then you're out for the count. And it's right now the most strongest core. No. 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 Not letting you. You can forget it. Why'd I activate the upgrade core? I could have saved that for my shields. Oh, why'd I do that? The fact that our own Ronin didn't notice the giant Monarch is absolutely upsetting to me. See, like, I just got stuck on that tree. Ah, thank goodness. If only I had survival of the fittest and didn't... Well, actually, it wouldn't even have mattered. Like, there's no other way I'm going to be able to get batteries even with survival of the fittest on. And there I go. I'm out. Out for the count. Ugh. Actually, it's a pretty big deal for the nerf. You see, out of all of the cores right now, Laser Core was the most powerful core. You could Salvo Core a Legion, and they would at least have half their health. Same thing with Flight Core, and I'm talking about the minute they just spawned. When it comes to Flame Core, it's a lot less. When it comes to Sword Core, there's a chance to actually counter it. Laser Core is the one thing that literally can kill 2 Legions by a single Laser Core, let alone that it has the Grand Cannon ability, which makes it last longer. The actual ability... right now, Laser Core was the most strongest core, and that every other core was extremely weak. Now, I don't even know how Laser Core is anymore since the nerf, or if it even did what it was meant to do. I really am not even concerned about that. Up. Tripled. 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 I'm being tripled and I'm stuck. And I have to triple other people if I'm gonna counter a triple, you gotta triple someone else. Ah, dang it. Well, it had the highest damage compared to all of the others, which is weird considering that Ion was considered to be a low damage character. But at the same time, because you're an Ion main, you're more likely to be biased about it and say those things, just because you're used to it. You have to be very much aware of it. Like, I'm a Northstar main, and the fact that I'm not saying that Flight Core is overpowered or whatever is actually saying something. But your opinion still applies, yes. But that's the thing, is that that's why it was a slight, because it's not, like, over the top, like it needs to be changed now. Ah. Who really? Besides, Salvo Core used to be the most strongest until they nerfed that, and now it's just Laser Core. Well, it was. I'm not sure if it still is.
Enemy Titan down. Friendly unit down. Keep your weapon on. Friendly Titan battling target. Target disengaged. Friendly unit down. Keep your weapon on. Friendly Titan attacking your target.
And I'm pretty biased as a North Star main, not to lie. Well, that was the thing, is that compared to all of the other cores, it does it very slowly, but there's a difference between consistency and damage, and then obviously it being slow. Yes, it is a lot more slower, but the problem is that not only does it almost have infinite range, it does actually have a distance in which it becomes useless, which isn't very specific, of course. But the one problem that I had with because that's the thing, is it does chip away each of the parts of the damage, because you can think of it as like basically a fully automatic shot, or you can think of it as what is it? You can think of it as the burst core for like BT 7274, but for the expedition class, but like on steroids or whatever. And that's the thing, is that it's because out of all of them, like Scorch is one where it's very situational, but at least Scorch has the ability to stop people from getting doomed. I actually think I released a video on that, which was a Scorch double kill when I was waiting for Monarch. North Star is okay, but it's not really like the strongest core ability, but it's definitely very damaging compared to like the fact that it's a much more aggressive core compared to what a sniper would actually have. And then Ronin's is kind of like where it can be good, but certain characters are able to melee box Ronin out. And the problem is that without Sword Core, Ronin is either going to trade or he's going to die. And that's the problem, is that because of the whole core gain thing going down, there's a very likely chance that Ronin like got nerfed himself. Like he got indirectly nerfed from the core problem, because now he is going to not have Sword Core, which is going to make him trade with the enemy, and that's going to be a huge problem. It's going to put him at a very low situation where he could very easily die. And then, of course, Tone originally had like the most powerful core, but now her core is just kind of like a singular burst where it all happens at once, of course, after the obvious wind-up. But it all happens at once like that, but even then it's not like the most highest damaging capabilities, and the Legion is just very consistent. But at the very least, you can at the very least, you have the chance of being out of range, but even then he could get into long range mode and shoot you. But that's the thing, is that when it comes down to Ion right now is probably the fastest killing in terms of a full health like Ogre Titan. Is probably the most fastest killing and also the most consistent. The only thing that nerfs Laser Core already without having the slight damage nerf is the fact that it has a wind up. A wind up, quote unquote, but it has like a charge up before it actually fires. But a lot of people can't defend from these types of charge ups. The only Titan right now that is able to stop every single core, except for Monarchs, because Monarchs is not even literally a high damage core, so it won't happen as often, is Ronin right now. Because right now, the only nerf that really needs to be put in place with a lot of the Titans is a nerf to Ronin's sword block against cores, because of the fact that Ronin is able to block a laser core, because laser core is a chip away thing. It does deal low damage, but it deals it at such a fast and consistent rate that it has a very fast time to kill. The only thing is that Ronin's sword core, all you have to do, I mean sword block, is all you have to do is sword block as a default Ronin, and move left and right, side to side, maybe even in a circle for all you care. And this Ion will be forced to have to move left and right with the laser core, but then you have this constant reduced damage, which is a huge problem. Now, with other Titans, it's a lot more difficult because of the fact that there's no damage reduction for them, and that they lose their shield immediately. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop playing some Titan Brawl, because that is extremely... I wonder if I can just play some Last Titan Standing. Like regular Last Titan Standing using Monarch. I'm actually going to see how this works, if it is available. And of course, if it is, then that'd be pretty cool. Though I am going to try to do... Yeah, let's try that. Let's try Survival of the Fittest for this, and let's go with Overcore. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, but like as I said, like I still don't understand exactly like what Monarch's playstyle is, besides a specialist playstyle, which basically is specializing in a specific role, but even then... Yeah, and that's the same thing too, is with Thermite and Electric Smoke and all of those. There's no way that he's able to use his sword block from a 360-degree angle, which is already crazy enough, or the fact that he has the capability to, like, of course, block cores. But a lot of people are also saying, and a very few people, sometimes are saying that he shouldn't be able to block Thermite, which I do have to agree is that Thermite, Electric Smoke, all of those, he shouldn't be able to block them. Which does put him at a very, I guess you could call it, interesting situation. So we're just gonna have to see how this, how it's gonna work. And if anything, if Ronin isn't able to sword block, Thermite, it will make Scorch a more viable option against aggressive Titans, such as Ronin. And most likely Ronin. Oh, don't you dare move. Oh no, oh no, uh-oh. That's a big problem.
Friendly Titan attacking your target. Friendly Titan attacking your target.
Well, that's, yeah, it definitely seems that... Isn't that weird right there at the top of the team? Monarch Games? I wonder if this person was actually aware that the Titan was going to be named Monarch and made a class like that. Yeah, and a lot of people say, oh, well, Scorch is super easy to take down Ronin and all that. And I'm sitting here thinking, man, then you're fighting a really, really bad Scorch, because... You're fighting a really, really bad Ronin, because, to be totally honest, Scorch would be absolutely destroyed by Ronin. Not just because of the fact that, oh my... Wow, we're just getting all stuck like a bunch of potatoes. We're getting stuck like potatoes right now. That was ridiculous. My internet is not being very nice to me. Oh, that's not good. No, he blocked me off. He's gonna absolutely destroy my Titan. No, not on my watch. Nope. That was great, you know? Perfect timing, Scorch. Yeah, absolute fat-ass bag. I am mad at him now. No. Mad. Run away. Damn. Ah, you got me. Oh well. Yeah, so definitely don't like that, even though I didn't get to use it. You know, that stunk though. No, I don't. I like using because SMR by itself is already okay, and it's not going to be the main source of my damage in the first place. But that's the thing, is that I'm more likely, like right now, like I think I'm going to change this to, and this is for situations where it might become necessary. I'm going to change this to the Thunderbolt and just see how that goes from there. Because right now, like, the best thing for you to do as Monarch, or just for any Titan in general, so this is like a big tip here, is to go with Stim so you can get these batteries as quickly as you possibly can, and then run back. Of course, I'm using it a bit differently, but it really helps, especially since Monarch is so reliant on our core. It's gonna really help. Don't know why I did that. Double Scorch. Oh, I got stunned. Perfect rearm, huh? Ah, was I the last? Oh, I wasn't the last. I thought I was the last again. That's not good. Yeah, my entire team, I don't even know where my team is. Okay, so we got one flanking. We got another one who just entered and another one who just entered. So I don't even think they were even in the dome with me, which stinks because I got like triple teamed. Oh, this person's trying to go for executions, which is not helping. He better just shoot. Just shoot. This guy's trying to steal as many batteries off of this Doom Titan as possible. It's like torture. He was already so low, it didn't even matter. Oh well. Well, I was a little bit more successful with Monarch in that game than usual. Of course, I want to see whether or not if Prime Ronin and yeah, because right now you can't even get Prime Ronin and Prime Tone, which is a little bit annoying. Actually, it's extremely annoying. And as to why, I'm still not aware. Okay. You know what? I kind of want to keep playing more Titan Brawl, and the reason for that is that, Well, Titan Brawl is a limited thing, and Last Titan Standing is not a limited thing. Yeah, it's not you can't do it for whatever reason, but I can try checking the store later on because I do have the money in order to buy it, of course, but just won't let me, so I can't really put up some gameplay of it or anything. But after this, I think I'm gonna do like a bit of not attrition, no, yeah, maybe some attrition and see how different the Volt is because of the buffs that it had gained. But that's on a completely different story. Well, that was not very nice. This guy's body just pushed in me. I'm gonna do that. Gonna put up 2 of those. And there goes the triple. Ah, the triple team. He just like casually just walked over. That's the thing, is I have to really be with my team, and when I'm getting triple teamed like that, it gets annoying. Oh no, we kind of just squished right in between each other. Nope, you don't get that. You don't get that for triple teaming. We're gonna get quad teamed, which is not so good. Yep, I got quad teamed. Yeah, this is the only thing I have with Titan Brawl that just really isn't good. You're just gonna die sooner or later. Yeah, and someone else from... Yeah, for all I know, it's probably just some random glitch. Might have Maelstrom, so I'm not going in there. Probably gonna get double teamed while I'm... Yep, double teamed. Which stinks. Like right now I'm getting a couple of good assists, but nothing too crazy. Yeah, like I'm getting a little bit frustrated myself, but really, I'm not gonna be able to perform well if there's just going to be more people. It's not even because of me. And also the fact that every single one of my kills is being taken.
Exo-16 armed.
Finally. I got 2 kills. 20 more. I want to be by my team. I want to be with my team. I want to be with my team. I want to be with my team. That is not good. That is not good. I'm not with my team. And that can put me in a bad situation.
Critical damage. Advise taking cover. Our position is compromised. Multiple Titans attacking. Enemy eliminated. Warning. Heavy damage sustained. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Upgrade core. Maximum charge. Multiple Titans are attacking. I suggest defensive maneuvers. Warning. Hull is taking excessive damage. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Pilot disengaged. Warning. Critical damage sustained. I suggest we evade and rearm. Multiple Titan invasion. Exo-16 on and occupied. Friendly Titan attacking your target.
And my DualShock battery is actually a little bit low, so...
Friendly Titan attacking your target. Pilot disengaged. Upgrade core ready. Critical damage. Seek cover. Friendly Titan attacking your target.
The fact that it didn't hit is a little bit upsetting to me.
Pilot, we are outnumbered by hostile Titans. Warning. Critical damage sustained. Rockets armed.
Oh, I got stuck.
Enemy Titan destroyed.
I have 5 electric
Enemy
smokes.
Titan down. We have taken critical damage, pilot. Upgrade core standing by. Pilot, multiple Titans are attacking. I suggest defensive maneuvers. We are engaging multiple Titans. Rockets. Warning.
Ah. Oh well. I was really, really quiet. I'm sorry about that. The fact that most of my kills are being stolen right now is not very helpful to me getting my core as quickly as I needed to.
Friendly Titan attacking your target. Pilot disengaged. Upgrade core ready. Critical damage sustained. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Warning. Critical damage sustained. Upgrade core standing by. Pilot disengaged. Upgrade core ready. Critical damage sustained. Friendly Titan attacking your target.
There we go. I'm probably gonna get another assist. Yep. And an assist. There we go. Well, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, especially since the lack of a defense makes all of the other cores so much more powerful. Or at the very least, that she should have a faster dash gain rate. Because to be totally honest, if she can gain her dash just a little bit quicker, it could go a long way. Like, trust me on that. If she has even just a slightly faster dash recharge than most, like, Titans of her size or whatever, then it could really, really help. Not like Strider fast. It would be pretty cool to have Strider fast, but like something just in between a Strider and an Atlas is in terms of dash recharge. And if you can do that, that would be awesome, because that means that she can evade more. Maybe not as much as North Star, but she can evade a little tiny bit more, and it can make her a little bit more survivable. And in turn, she won't absolutely get destroyed. But right now, I think the problem that I'm having with her is that I'm dashing into combat when I should be using her dashes to evade or to get out of combat. So I'm going to try to do that a bit more. The fact that this is a 4v5 is not going to be very helpful in this situation. Okay, wait, I need to... I'm just gonna kind of stay right here just in case. Like, be prepared to change course. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. They wouldn't be this stupid. Yeah, they're not. I don't trust it. I'm just gonna, you know, I'm letting my team die or whatever, or get kills, and I'm not. But oh, my shot got blocked by the Legion. Oh, why'd I do that? No. I forgot what my upgrades were for a second, so I started just spamming. Oh no. This is where I'm gonna move. Oh gosh, no. I tried to move twice, but then the power shots, they knocked me back twice. Like that, and my health just went away. Yeah, but that's the thing is flanking scorches. I hate flanking scorches. I cannot deal with them. Like, I'm trying to get out of the way, but then by the time I try to move, and I'm already... Like, right now, for me... Into the battery. I'm backing off the minute I get the chance. Nope, not off the edge. Nope, 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 nope. It's also the map size that keeps freaking me out. Because right now, I keep getting stuck on so many things that I can't move out of the way of. Especially when it comes to Relic. Relic is the one map where Monarch is so horrible and Legion is so powerful. Because of the fact that the only places that are in the middle of the map are, like, really tight lanes that she can't do anything in. And the fact that I'm fighting 4 of them right now, by myself, on this side of the map, is absolutely stupid. Yep, see, I'm getting double teamed now. Oh, look at that. As you can see. Yeah, right now, Relic is probably not my favorite map for Monarch. Legion will absolutely destroy the enemy team. Tone will absolutely destroy the enemy team on Relic. But Monarch can't do anything on Relic, which is extremely annoying considering that, you know, it's supposed to be the map that she is supposed to be paired with, but whatever, you know. Why'd I do that? Oh my gosh, no. And the fact I keep getting body blocked by environment and obviously people, and I think that's the big problem with Monarch, is that Monarch needs to be by her team in order to do any sufficient amounts of damage. However, it relies so much on mobility that all of her teammates are going to absolutely stop her from being able to move. It's just absolutely annoying right now that you can't really even do anything with her because she's supposed to be survivability, though she can't even survive long enough to even do so. It puts her in such a bad position, and I'm not exactly like the best player right now. I'm actually doing pretty freaking horrible.
Friendly Titan attacking your target. Target disengaged.
Right now, I'm stuck in the middle, and my team should be pushing up, because I can't do anything. It really stinks, though. I'm not even disappointed in Monarch, it's just, it stinks just how crazy it gets.
Enemy Titan eliminated. Multiple Titans are attacking. I suggest defensive maneuvers. Upgrade core ready. Upgrade core phase 1. Target disengaged. Enemy Titan attacking the target.
Thank you, I need this battery.
Upgrade core phase 2. Enemy Titan attacking the target.
I'm getting really, really quiet. Or at least half a bar. Half a bar of HP would be pretty cool, but, you know, shields alone for her core is fine. Yeah. I'm really used to hover. Like, because she's a character, because that's the thing, is that I treat her so much like a North Star sometimes that I'll press triangle, because that's the only thing, it's supposed to be an evasion tactic for North Star, and it's one of the only ways I can really dodge anything. But it's so difficult for me to learn that using Monarch. And I have to remember that Monarch really technically only has a weapon, an ordnance, and a defense ability, and then she has like nothing else, and that her rearm is just to build up upon that. So I got to be careful not to use rearm. I keep using it a little bit too much now. Okay, Boomtown. This is going to be a very, very interesting map for Monarch. I think this might be the last game I play. We'll see about that when it happens. Okay, my entire team is like, hey, let's all go on one side and let's all be AFK. Let's all teleport. Let's just continue from there. As you can see, my kills are getting stolen, which is making my core harder to get, which is a big problem. Yeah, this Ronin is taking every single one of those kills. Yeah, no one else has gotten any single kills. I've just gotten 3 full assists. He's gotten 3 full kills. I wonder what's going on. And then I get triple teamed. Oh well. Yeah, that's the only problem right now, is that when you don't have a 1v1 situation, and like right now, even now, it's a 4v4 now. One of them is already dead and hasn't even spawned back in. Finally. But yeah, when you get double or triple teamed or whatever, and your team is dead or whatever, like I gotta focus on the map a bit more. Because I don't seem to do that quite often. There, I took back my shield. She tried to take him. Nope. Okay, so there's one person over here. And then I get double teamed right when I have the advantage. Look, I got double teamed. I had the advantage and just gone like that. You see how crazy it can get, execution? I had no other choice, because if I didn't get it, I was gonna die. Ah, there we go. Yeah, Monarch's a bit difficult right now. I'm gonna try that and see how that changes anything up, because I seem to have successful games when I have that kit more often than when I don't have it, so... Already, I can see a very large difference, but that might just be how I'm playing. Okay, we're all looking in the wrong direction. They're all spawning over there. That's not good. I'm not sure how I missed, but I missed. That's just how it is. Oh gosh. He went into an execution last second. I'm not happy. Oh well. I still want to see what that one kit does, though. Though I'm going to switch that for energy field, and I'm going to switch that for superior chassis, because I feel like I can survive longer. And the reason for the energy field is the fact that I can't use my energy siphon accurately anymore, because that's just for whatever reason, you know. free.
Pilot, we are outnumbered by hostile Titans. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Friendly unit down. Keep your weapon on, pilot. Target destroyed. Upgrade core standing by. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Target missed. Enemy Titan down.
Oh, I'm keeping that. Okay, wait a second. Let me save that clip. Don't know why I want to save that. I just want to save it so I can look at it in my spare time. Up, and I'm in a bad situation where those 3 people, they're all after me. They want revenge.
Friendly Titan
Ah!
target. We are being approached by multiple Titans. XO-16 armed. Damage. Take evasive action. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Multiple Titans engaging. XO-16 armed and ready, pilot. Enemy Titan eliminated. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Upgrade.
Ah, I couldn't do anything. Oh well, that was good. That was like probably the coolest triple I've gotten. Even if it was 3 Doom Titans, you know, I deserved that for the millions of times I got triple teamed, okay? What? I just spawned! This guy's probably a higher level too in terms of upgrading.
Multiple Titans attacking. Outnumbered 2-1. Careful, pilot. Warning, sustained severe reactor damage.
I just spawned! These 3, they hate me so much. I just spawned in everything. I wasn't even focused. This is the one thing I hate about Titanfall is there needs to be spawn fixes.
Enemy Titan destroyed. Pilot, our position is compromised. Multiple Titans attacking.
I'm gonna reload. Boom. Well, that was a pretty good ending stream. I actually didn't do half bad. I didn't do good. Okay, I'm gonna end it off there. Okay. Well, Monarch's definitely very interesting, and I'm looking forward to playing her a bit more. Definitely gonna try to master her. Not master her as much as I have with North Star, but master her nonetheless. At least till I understand the very basics of how she works and her playstyle. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the stream, you can press the like button if you dare. It's up to you, not me. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye.